Here goes the side gable. This is Eva with her first shot with her black powder rifle.
You can put your ramrod back in if you're doing a lot of shooting.
She's getting instructions.
Yeah, we're going to be shooting several times. I just laid it out. The street was hard to get in and out.
You don't want to lose that son bitch till you lose that thing.
Now, get pointed down range.
Okay.
Cock your hammer. You're not ready to fire yet. And you can carry them and put them on my finger.
Makes it easier to
Yeah, that's the last one.
Slide it over that nickel.
over that little thing with the hollow part, yeah. Well, shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, let me put it on my finger. So I can get the feel of it anyway. 'Cause I'll have to carry it by finger anyway.
She's got fingernails and we don't.
Yeah.
She'd be a kitty.
We're having foul up here.
A foul up. It's called having foul up.
Probably leave your cap. You leave your cap off or something.
Well, you can leave the cap off. That's the safest thing. But you don't want to have to be screwing with it when you're see a deer. Take that thing off.
And just set it real against it real easy.
So you won't hit it.
Yeah. Well, that's safety enough. And
That's
then you just cock it
Then
back.
you just cock it.
Okay, let me put
So
my
that's
shades
your
on,
safety.
yeah. Because it comes back in your eyes a little bit, you said?
Well, it vents out this way, but there's a
If
lot
the
of
wind
quite a
blows.
bit of smoke.
Yeah.
And it's just like any
Sights in
sight.
the bottom
Buried
dip there.
on the top of that little.
Take your deep breath and squeeze it off real slow. Hey, that's good. Just right below it.
Did I hit?
This is Annie Oakley Jr. loading her gun.
50 calibers like that. I got all of those.
I need to buy 50 caliber like this.
No, like this. It's the same.
Plastic?
Walmart won't have those with them.
Okay.
It's August 28th and we're out at a
Now you'll
caliche
find
pit.
either the little gold
The gold ones don't stick so bad.
that sticks there. You'll find these things
I
with
don't
30.
understand how they work. Do they have like a little... So that little gold stuff in there is some type of little explosive? Like a spark plug?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Similar to like a spark plug that starts the...
No, it's
I don't understand
some
how
sort of
it
little.
works.
Well, it's just like a primer on a regular gun. It's fulminate of mercury, and when it impact hits it, it goes off.
It sets the sparks, it starts
Yeah.
the powder, and
Yeah.
so on and so on.
There she goes.
That time I saw it.
No, you don't have to keep.
Oh, you don't have to hold it? Okay. Well, woman, whenever you're ready. Black powder woman of the world.
Annie Senior. Missed. I jerk every time. Jerk it every time.
Learning to load the black powder gun.
It must have come back off a rock or something, though, to cover the hole back up there.
Unless I reflected off when I shot that 22 off that can, because the can was down below it, and it ricocheted.
Now, I think it is.
Ooh, muscle woman.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, do like they do in the movies.
Gotta do like they do in the movies.
snips now.
Right.
Okay. Second time with the black powder.
If it was a deer, it'd be a lot easier.
You
I
know,
missed it.
we herd of antelope just north of Capitan, about 2 miles. Good buck. Woo! Man, that zoomed in on him. He is a good one.
He is, and look at those horns palming over.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
Well, I'm about to be run over. Here. Yeah, I'm pissing milk. Everybody.
Better keep this dog.
They're not supposed to be on this road. Pretty good herd of antelope. Don't know how many there are exactly. Got pretty. Zoom in on that buck again.
11, Jim.
There's one peeing.
Pee-pee.
Pee pee. Good.
Now he's gonna come over and smell it. Bug just
Yeah, he did. It smelled right there when she peed.
This is one of our beautiful sunrises over the Capitans. Patio doors in, the glass panels and windows. Hi, Jim. Jim is in the process of putting in our front door. Will be completely weathered in. We've finished installing the glass and have painted the trim boards around the edges of it. And we're in the process of painting the front of the mobile home. Jim has been putting in gable vents, and the workmen are to come back and work on the roof again tomorrow. We continue to have leaks. This is the bunkhouse for the Obaro Ranch. This will be a little bit better when we aren't wiggling, so I think the ranch hands have it pretty good. This is the ranch house for the Obaro Ranch. We assume this is servants' quarters. Oh, I didn't have it on all that time.
Okay.
We finally, after 11 days of hunting, have come up with a 4-point buck. But we have learned a lot and know where to hunt them now. So next year we'll really knock them out. Going back this evening and hope for another one. He'll be real good eating. Now it's time to skin him. Here's the buck after we skinned him. We have a casket trailer. We're at the Aspen Fest in Rio Dosa. Getting ready for the National Motorcycle Parade. The convention. About 9:15, and everyone's gathering in the parking lot for the parade. Oh, I just have. I'm not sure what this is.
It's a boat car.
It's a boat car. Oh my gosh.
Alien warrior. Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. The right clothes are an absolute must.
Cute little gal.
Yeah. Here comes Ray, his son Mike, and his son Chris, and granddaughter. Tracy's with Mike. No, Tracy's with Ray.
Whoa! What's
Hey,
happening?
they kept looking at you behind us.
They got more in town than they got out here.
How you doing?
Get the camera out. Is that her?
This is Ray's 1942 Harley
Hey, Chris, go.
with the I think it's 48 hack. And then his blue bike that his son's gonna ride.
She screaming?
She wasn't even trying to get out. She was fine.
Jim using their camera.
She's smiling.
Okay. A little bit.
Hadn't seen 45 had a single post like that.
Along the side of the road, yeah. It's all kinds of
This trailer has a horse's tail sticking out.
Dad, look at the funny Harley.
That's not a Harley, but it looks like it.
And that is a motorcycle car. The beginning of the parade. Honda bunch is coming along. They're very quiet. It's everybody and their dog. I can't see it. Oh, I didn't see it. Add it in.
Got the flying bridge. All of them. Right in formation.
Yeah, he looks considerably older.
Mm-hmm. Take him up. Here's this little Hooters, whatever it is.
We finished insulating yesterday, and it was much warmer in this house this morning. Now we'll do trim work around the windows and wait for the sheetrockers to come and put up the sheetrock. The front of our house is looking a little better. We got chilly lights up yesterday. Still a lot of trim work to do out here, and finish wiring and build the closet here in the corner and the railing around the outside. and redwood trellising down here to hide the underbelly of the house. The first of the trusses to go up.
We got it. Yeah, we're fine.
The deer are coming in to eat from our frozen garden. They're enjoying green tomatoes.
You see her eating his tomato?
Mm-hmm. Munching down. Mmm.
Oh, baby's gonna go there and maybe snibble on some Swiss chard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Little baby is learning to eat from everybody's garden. There's some Swiss chard left out there, and they really seem to enjoy that.
One tomato plant.
One tomato plant.
This doe's really enjoying these tomatoes. That's a whole stack of tomato plants we pulled up that had little tomatoes on them. She's just having a blast with them. Two more. Hey, that may be a little buck. Through the clumps. Look at
Tomato?
yeah, eating that tomato. That's a good tomato. I think I'll chew it all up. And a bit all swallow it. Boy, this is some good going. See the little knobs on his head?
Mm-hmm.
Little young buck. Probably yearling. Have horns next year, maybe, he said.
It is certain none is lost or stolen. We can account for each and every missile that we have in our inventory. But the senator who asked for the report says Pentagon confusion about the serial numbers worries him.
Whether missiles are out there in terrorist hands or not, we just don't know.
The Pentagon is now conducting a worldwide survey by serial number, which it says will end the confusion by the end of the year. John Martin, ABC News, Washington.
Sort it out.
Although a U.S. officials say they learned about it only recently, the spill began last February in a remote, sparsely populated area of the Russian Arctic. That's when an aging pipeline broke, spewing out millions of gallons of crude oil. This Russian video estimate ranked as high as 2 billion barrels, 8 times as much as spilled by the Exxon Valdez in 1989. Russian authorities insist there is no serious danger to the environment. A U.S.
We're nearly through taping and floating. They're to come today and put the second coat of tape on, or not tape, but texture. We set the ceramic tile yesterday and plan to grout in a couple of days. The stove comes Thursday, and we'll go in that corner. I'm recording this so that we never forget how bad the mess was. We have to wait a couple of days, and then we can paint the walls. They blew paint in the ceiling with the texture. And today the wood-burning stove is to come. We'll set it, or they will set it up over there on the tile. And I will start cleaning in this room. Okay. Jim put the entertainment centers in yesterday. We're waiting for the guys to come with the stove. Which will go over here. And tightening up, insulating around light sockets. Trying to line someone up to put the carpet in. We may just have to live with it the way it is for a while.
Okay, well, we're not going to do the carpet tomorrow, that's why. Because he's going to be in here working.
Just bring it out, tiny chunks. I need something to put on this shit.
Okay. Man, Monday night, and find out, because he did not sound very positive at all when Jim talked to him Friday night.
Here is a deer eating a wisteria.
Yeah, they're eating the steak.
Yeah,
So we go
ain't that special.
Get rid of all the pad yesterday.
And there's a little
Works by himself. And he's about
little one over here fooling with the
he's coming
hollyhock.
back 3 a.m. today. So I'm sitting here undressed. I've got to get back. Eva's coming out and help me shampoo the car.
And now they're eating on the
the
anything green they can find.
The 12th. Now, I don't know about. Okay, and then Aunt Noah's.
And that's just outside of our window, maybe 30 feet or so. Well, now we've got 6 deer out here. I don't know.
You have some time, dear?
I can get them all in, shooting out the window like I am.
Yeah, and I never even get to talk to you, about anything. Arthur's always on the phone. Always. And,
There the little devils are.
We finally got the last of the carpet in yesterday, and I'll get in and paint today, try to finish that up, and we'll move in this afternoon. Here's the big pantry that we had made. It's still unfinished. We're going to try to stain it, finish it out to look like the rest of the cabinets. Got turkey parts boiling for dressing. House is kind of a wreck, but that's the way it goes. And here's the little table that we tried to make look like oak. It is a drop leaf table, so it can seat 4. We moved the other table over here by the fire, which gives us plenty of room to eat. And here's Jim's grandfather's library table. It's a very beautiful piece of furniture. And Aunt Ada's chair. Then the lamp, the pewter lamp that he always had on the desk. And his watch. And Jim's grandmother's silver cup that needs resilvering that she took to TCU. That was her water cup. Wish you could smell the turkey cooking. It just smells real good. This summer we'll take the wall out behind the stove right in here and put a 4x8 glass panel just like the ones that are in the other room. They'll be identical. This tied in okay. The carpet tied in all right. Not the best in the world, but instead of spending another $1,000, we decided we could live with it. Hung the phone up here on the wall, the kitchen phone. This is Jim's mother's little desk. It is finished the same. This is the back of it. The drawers don't open this way, but it looks like they do. It's a beautiful little desk. It's rather scratched up from some of the moves that happened to it, but we will finish it out and get it back in good shape. This piece of the entertainment center has to be finished on the outside, right along that edge. That's raw. There's the old steamer trunk that Jim's mother took to college, and the needlepoint pillows that only 3 pieces of needlepoint she ever did. She did one when she was pregnant with Jim. We have the Christmas lights in this tree. They look real pretty. This table and mirror turned out beautifully. See the darling little geisha girl that she gave me, Mom? So pretty, sitting there. Eva gave us that vase. And then that's those coasters that are of some kind of wood that were Aunt Ada's. And the vase that Aunt Eve gave me many, many years ago. It's been broken, but got it stuck together. And some of the old lace that I found that Jim's mother had. Have no idea how old this lace is. I'm going to come around here, and you can see this table. I got the old lace and some of the little pretty things, and the gorgeous crystal with the light shining from the outside. It really is pretty when the sun's out. It just glows there. It's beautiful. Pieces of Aunt Nola's and the candy dish y'all gave me. Really am enjoying it. And these are Begay prints that Jim's parents bought in the 70s, and they're worth some money. They were in the trunk. We sit here and watch TV. Guess you can see the snow out on the deck. We're finishing a chair in maple to go with this desk. We had planned to put this one of Aunt Ada's under there, but it's too wide to slide up under the desk, and we're afraid it'll get scratched up. And more work for Jim to do on the side of this cabinet to finish it out. And we took this picture of the black family and put it with old Brownhead, the cow that fed this family during a drought from 1880. Kind of got the family together there. The doors need finishing around these doors. That's the big closet. Kind of straighten the doors up a little. They've got a problem. There's more Begay prints back here. And the crucifix that Father Coble gave me when I married. And the little holy water fount came from Glen Flora. It always goes by the door. And the fires are going, and it's a mess around the stove, but when you burn wood, it always is. And the treadmill goes there. We've made a circle around. Now we'll go to Jim's office. He's in there working this morning, and he's going to build shelves all on the wall above the desk. Turned out real good, and we can shut the doors when the grandbabies come and keep Grandpa's computer safe. Next summer we'll get the rest of the decking built out here and a French door in the bathroom, so we can step out from the bathroom onto the deck. It's a pretty morning with a little dusting of snow. Clouds hanging over the Capitans. Here's our little fuzzy squirrel. Comes up and eats grain. We make sure we feed him good. He's so cute. He had a little, we had a piece of insulation laying on the deck last week, and he came up and grabbed a bunch of it and took it back to his den. We figure he's sleeping pretty cozy and warm these days. There's a Steller's jay. We think they are the prettiest bird we've ever seen. We've got 6 of them that we know of for sure. They're coming in here. And of course a lot of blue jays and other birds. The Stellers have the funniest white eyebrows. There he went. Another view of this room from the corner by the TV. We've installed an attic fan up here to cool the house in the summer. It'll be very cool outside and the house is still warm in the evenings. So it's controlled by a timer switch, and we'll be able to time it, and it'll cut off whenever we want it to, about 9 or 10 at night. Over the windows there up here, there will be a cornice board. You can see wires sticking out over all 3 sets of windows. There'll be a cornice board with indirect fluorescent lighting. Punched the wrong button, which is easy to do. This will just kind of glow at night. It'll be very pretty. That's one of these things we'll get to when we have time. We're getting a little sick of working and fixing to just go and do some playing and resting. But it's turned out beautifully. The cornice boards will make it. I just love this little area. It makes such a nice little sitting area, and this desk is mine. Jim has the other 2. I will do whatever little paperwork I do there, which isn't much. Sure hate to have to empty this pantry and get all the stuff out of it and move it to refinish it, but we'll have to. And that comes later. This makes such a cozy eating area. We're really enjoying it. The ski mountain is real pretty this evening. The Russells have arrived for Thanksgiving. Grandpa's seeing the new baby for the first time. Yeah, I see. And I see Blake and the baby.
Isn't that wonderful?
Danon.
Danon, look at Leslie.
Hi, Danon.
Come on, little Deezer. Here you go. Come on. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed. I took a picture.
We're taking a picture of you too, Colin. Take a picture of your son.
Okay. Yo! Snow, snow, snow. Daisies. Where'd you get that?
I don't know.
Yucky. Huh? I'm getting the kids. There's the little Wacky Russell clan. That was Wacky Russell. Good throw, brother. Whoa, watch out. Oh! She got me. Snowballs.
This is, and he missed, the Russell family. November 94. And he keeps missing me. Hi, Danon. She got me. Danon's the only one that got me. Did she just get... She's getting Colin back! Yay! And Daddy's getting Mama. And they're trying to get me. Blake's not a very good shot. Colin, get somebody. Here he comes. Colin Russell. Ah!
And he got me. And he got me good. Here comes Dingan. She's eating some more snow. She really likes it. The ice fiend girl. Colin's gonna get Daddy again. The music.
Did you bring any more fish?
No, honey, I think that's a 36 roll though.
Dana.
Where else can you stand out in the street but Lincoln? We're in the old Lincoln County Courthouse where Billy the Kid shot his way out of jail for the last time. We're in an old safe right now. The picture of Billy the Kid. This is the courtroom. This is the stairway where Billy the Kid escaped, and there's a bullet hole in the wall where he shot his way out of this courthouse.
Let's go see him.
Let me zoom in pretty close.
You've been in on everything that's gone on.
Yeah. That's a good one of him.
You're gonna be one of those people that you fixing to go down the stairs.
It's inside the museum of Lincoln. Here's Colin riding a McClellan saddle backwards. Need the horse's head on the other way. This is a processing area called Parsons Mine. They're up above are the boilers. We think this was a big mill where they milled the raw ore to get the gold out. Then it comes down and you can see this old yucky water, which is the tailings out of the mining process. And this was probably early 1900s to 1929, something like that. Intrepid explorers going deep into the mine. Soon they'll find a bear.
Just an idiot.
Look at these explorers coming out of this mine.
All right.
They've been deep in there hunting gold. Came out and they're oh so bold.
We'd have deer meat. It was about 2 weeks from You want to do this stuff? Yeah, I want some coffee too. I'll try to get a little closer here. We don't want to boom.
Here is the little family gathering. Grandma's holding Julian. All the kids are wandering around, and there's Blake. Yeah, that works. When you turn it on, it'll fade.
So funny. Poopa, you're a funny guy. Give him a little tickle and he'll start laughing a little bit.
Good little baby.
Colin's a policeman.
We are right outside of my father's house, which is about 6,800 feet. This is Sierra Blanca by Rio Doso. It's at 12,100 feet, and that's where we're going to go today with Colin and Dana so they can play in the stove. And Julian is staying with his grandma, Grandma Capitan. We're right outside of Rio Doso, New Mexico. And this is Sierra Blanca, where we're going to go today with the kids. There's an area up there called Ski Apache. And we're right outside the Mescalero Indian Reservation, which is the Apache Indian Reservation. And unlike some other Indian reservations, the Apaches around here are very rich. They basically own everything. So, in fact, they own that mountain. Right there. That's on the Indian reservation.
This is a very close-up shot of Dana on the way to Rio Doso, because Hunter has not learned how to focus yet.
You did it.
Now,
I'm gonna do my turn.
there. Now I think it's working. There's his tongue. And here we have Dana.
Are you gonna do me? Huh?
Where's Dana's tongue? Alright, we'll continue later. Bye.
Oh, you didn't even do me yet.
Here is the lovely Becca. She's attempting to drive in New Mexico. So it'll be quite hilarious.
You're not gonna work.
Becca's attempting to drive in New Mexico. Come, Becca's is driving in New Mexico. Should be very fascinating here soon. Look, she's looking both ways. She's a good driver.
Now where?
This little jerk. Take a left.
Did you
This is a tourist trap known as Rio Doso, downtown Rio Doso, where we just had a sandwich, 2 sandwiches and 2 plates of pancakes for $20. This is where a fool and his money are soon parted. But here's this person.
What's the matter?
There it is. It's pretty, but it's kind of jerky. Here's Becca driving up the lovely mountain road. She's doing a real good job. Not quite as frightening as she can be sometimes. She's doing a good job. Here come the wackies. We're up at Manju Lookout. We're fixing to go up to the top and see what's happening up there. These are the steps that lead up to Monju Lookout. We're running out of battery. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get, but I'm going to try it until we run out. That is Sierra Blanca. This is Monju Lookout, and it's ice cold up here. Ice cold. Now we just came from Monju Lookout, which is basically unbearable. The outside temperature is about 20 degrees now, and the wind up there must have been blowing a good 30 or 40 miles an hour. So we stayed up there for about 5 seconds. Got a picture, and now we're going to Sierra Blanca. Here's young Becca. She's about to drive back down the mountain. She's becoming a mountain driver. We're coming down the mountain. Quite a view. This could be scary in the real world. It's a lot different than driving in Houston, that's for sure. We are at just under 9,000 feet up in the Sacramento Mountains. We just came down from Mount Jew Lookout. It's pretty awesome. It's a lot different than Houston, Texas. It's about 20 degrees out here. There's the Becca mobile. Miss Becca's been driving down the mountain. She's becoming a real camper out here. This range of mountains over here is the Capitans. It's about 20 miles away. It's where my dad lives. It's the only mountain range in the western United States that runs east to west. They're about 10,000 feet tall. This is where we're going, up to Sierra Blanca. Finally. But we've seen a lot of things. This is where we're going now. Capitan. Oh no, we're at Sierra Blanca, and they're making snow on the mountain. It's quite something. It's really quite something. Said, I don't know how much of this I'm getting because the battery's low. That's quite freakish. There's the snowmakers on the mountain. Little Danon is asleep, so we're out playing in the snow on the mountaintop, but the outside temperature is 17 degrees, so we're going to see how long this lasts. I don't know. Colin has just decided that he's cold. I don't know that he likes this much. I think he'd like to build a snowman. Colin, look at me. But he's freezing. He doesn't look too comfortable. Mom went to the car to get his gloves. Daddy didn't realize he had the camera on and was pointing it at the ground, so, oh well. I did it again. Colin has decided it's a little bit too cold. I guess with these gloves on I can't push the red button too well. It's the second time I've been taking a big picture of the nice gravelly ground. Oh well. It's vacation. Making snow on the mountain. It's real cold outside. Really, really cold. 17 degrees. I'm really hoping Becca doesn't drive off the side of the mountain. She's doing pretty good. As long as I don't look at the side of the road, I'm okay. Otherwise, she freaks me out. Oh. We're gonna get our last little views here. It's colder than a witness pit out here. The wind's blowing. Here's the Capitans over that way. We'll zoom in on them. Zoom in on the Capitans. Miles and miles. And we'll zoom back. Pan around. This is a lookout just below Sierra Blanca. Becca's doing to us. That's about 1,000 feet straight down, and she's right over here on the edge. There it is. Whoa! Oh no! My goodness, that's a long way down. That's almost straight down. And she's driving about 40 miles an hour down this little mountain road. 28. Close enough. You drove off here, you this is fun. This is the action adventure shot. We're gonna should be
Over there. Crazy.
This is fun. I can't wait to show this to all my friends. How fast are you going now, Becca? 50? 26? We're following a row of skid marks and somebody skidded down the mountain. That must have been just a real fun time for them. This is called MF Curve. I don't know what that stands for, but I have a good idea. You drive right over the side and not even know it until you hit the bottom. I'm really glad that Colin's not tall enough to be looking over the side, which is what I'm glad of, because he'll probably have an accident in the back seat. I'm about to have one up here. Nothing's wrong with your driving, it's just that I'm not driving. There's Dana and she's had it. She's tired. There's the mountains. Every time you see a Texan coming the other way, you gotta freak out. Texas plates are dangerous. Of course, we have them too. That's a pretty mountain. I don't know what it's called. Outside temperature 23 degrees. It's actually getting warmer than it was up there. It's warmed up about 5 degrees.